Hi, in today's video, I'll do an unboxing of this DarkBeacon Flux 87 keyboard. So as you can see right here, I have this box and we'll unbox it. We'll talk a little about it. We'll talk about the specs of the keyboard, but also we'll try to remove the keycaps to see them, and the switches if they're hot swappable. I think so. We'll get to that in a moment. 87, let's focus on that for a moment. 87 means it has 87 keys, which is basically the 80% layout, which has arrows separate from the main body of the keyboard. It has insert, home, page up, page down, those kind of keys, and the F row, which isn't available on keyboards with a 60 or 65% layout. This keyboard isn't too big, it is a little bigger. There is also another model which is Flux 68, and also another model which is Blade, and you also get Blade 87 or 68. But this is the one that we have right now. So let's just open the wrapper and see what do we get on the inside. Okay. Okay, so here's the box and let's see it. And on the inside, we of course immediately notice the keyboard in a wrapper and a cable, because this is a wired keyboard, but it has an unpluggable cable, which is great. If it breaks, you can replace it. You can also use the cable for charging for your phone. That's great. It's not pre-attached and not fixed into place. Now the keyboard, so let's get to that. And there it is. It is looks great. A little louder than the Blade model, because I also have a Blade model. I'll put them side by side for a sound comparison in a moment, but let's talk a little about the keys. So these keys are translucent, tinted keys that are frosted on the fronts, and on the sides they are fully clear because it has RGB backlight, which we'll be testing out later. Another thing here is the switches. The switches are very important, and that's the time we get to them. These are DB Neon Red HE magnetic switches. Magnetic switches are different, a little different from the typical mechanical switches, because they use magnets, and that lets you adjust the actuation of the key. So the key can recognize a press on your customized value of how deep it's pressed. Now let's get to the rest of the box, because we also have a few more things there. So in the box, there's also this packet, and of course the user manual. It doesn't really matter that much. Now, if you get to this package, you will notice. I was supposed to open it better. Okay, you will notice that there is this tool for removing keycaps and the switches, because yes, these switches are they? Yes, they are hot swappable. yeah, there's 5 of them. So here's what the switch looks like. It doesn't have any sort of like metal connection to the main board because it's magnetic, so the magnet matters. Now it's time to remove the keycaps to see them. So I'll use this side first in order to remove a keycap. You just pull it like that. I'll show you the keycap in detail. Now here is the switch, and if I want to remove it, I just insert that removing tool right here on the side, on the top and bottom, squeeze it to like press some pins, and then it's removed. Super easy and super convenient, especially if any of the switches break or if you want to replace them for some different ones. Now, as I promised, there will be a sound test right now. So which side does it go in? Here, okay. Now the keyboard is put in place back, and I'll put it right next to the microphone here, and you'll hear it. This is the space. This is the shift, the right shift, and the keys. So you can hear the keyboard, and it's different compared to the Blade model, because the Blade model is actually silent. I'm holding it even closer to the microphone, but yes, it is way more silent, and I can do a sound test of them being in the same distance from the microphone, and I'll do the G letter on our Flux and then G on Blade. Yeah, you can't really hear anything, sorry. Now, the last thing to talk about here is that the RGB, which we'll test in a moment, is fully customizable in the app. You can also map the keys completely however you want. You can create macros, of course, which is super useful. And now it's time that we try to see the RGB. And this is what the RGB looks like. As I said, it is fully customizable, but let's just be happy with what we have right now, because I haven't yet installed the app. And this is what it looks like. It looks really good due to these translucent keys from the side. It also looks really good. And that would be about it for this video. I hope that this video was interesting. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this keyboard, and I'll see you in more videos.